All right, before we get into the analysis, let's look at the headlines. So we can see natural gas futures surge, spot price extended rally on surprisingly bullish. This pertains to the inventory report from yesterday. North American natural gas futures rise amid soaring demand. U.S. natural gas futures are up 4% on soaring prices in Europe. Biggest gas field in Europe to close. Europe gas jumps, shows fight for LNG supply. Europe's natural gas prices drop after volatile week. Analysts warn rising European natural gas prices mask overall soft demand. All right, so let's look at an article. This comes from Yahoo Finance by way of Reuters. Natural gas prices climbed about 4% to a 3-week high on Thursday on soaring gas prices in Europe and a decline in U.S. output. It also preceded a federal report expected to show a bigger than usual shortage build last week when mild weather limited the amount of gas generation to produce power for cooling. In Texas, the state's power grid operator pushed back projections that electricity use would break peak demand records this week and next week as homes and businesses crank up air conditioners to escape the summer's first heat wave. So yeah, we do have a heat wave right now going on in Texas. Global prices have moved in different directions this month, with gas at the Dutch tidal transfer facility soaring around $12 per million BTU, which is up 68%. So we do have some bullish news for natural gas prices to move higher domestically and internationally. So let's go to the charts. And I had did an analysis yesterday, and it was before the regular trading session started. And I was looking at this move higher, anticipating this pullback to this area here. On the 15-minute chart, you could see that we had a rally in price, one basic candle, and then rally out, and then a pullback. So that was the area. But this was prior to the regular trading session, so I did not go long there. I actually went long on the 9 o'clock candle. But then we had this basing. And all that was the institutions were building up a position. So we went down to go higher. But when I saw this basing, I just moved my stop to break even plus one. Before eventually the move higher. Now this large green extended candle is on the inventory report, which was bullish for natural gas. Again, going back to that article, I think the news was that, let's see, I think the news, although there was a bigger build, it was smaller than anticipated, which is why we got the surge. All right, so let's go to current price. And we're going to start with the daily chart. Now you can see that prices have been moving up this week. Prices up roughly 10 10, 15%. Now today's candle, you have a basing candle, an indecision candle. Um, you know, prices may or may not close. I mean, based on this momentum, we should close green, but it is at the end of the week, so you could see folks that got in here taking profits. So this candle could turn red, but nevertheless, you are within this range at 280 and $2. So you do have room to move higher. If we go to the 8-hour chart, we can see ideally this candle's going to close at 10 o'clock. So ideally what you want to see is prices close above this wick here. If so, then you have room to move higher to the next level where there are sellers. But this is low volume, so there's no reason why price can't continue to move higher. And this is what I anticipate it getting to the top of the range within the next week or two. All right, let's go to the 4-hour chart. Again, indecision candle. So you have this basing that's taking place. We have 4 minutes to the regular trading session starting. Let's go to the 2-hour chart. Yeah, so all prices is doing since yesterday, it's been building up a position. Smart institutions are building up a position. To decide which way they're going to take prices. 1-hour chart, yeah, just basing. So breakout is inevitable. Just don't know what direction. 30-minute chart. Moving averages are flat, at least the purple and the orange, with the white catching up to price. Uh, 15-minute chart. Yeah, it's just been sideways since yesterday afternoon. Now let's go to the 5-minute chart. So this indecision 5-minute pre-candle prior to the regular trading session is roughly 57. So it's about a $100 range. I could take a breakout, or I can wait for price to trend in either direction. But draw. This is another way to see that a breakout is inevitable. If we go to the volume for today thus far for natural gas, let's see where we are. We're at about 32,000. It's about normal. All right, we got 1 minute. We do have, according to the ATR, volatility is increasing. "30 seconds. 15 seconds. All right, let's see. Looking at time and sales, not a lot of volume. So I may just take this order off and just wait for a trend on the 5 minute and we do have, and the trend on the 15 minute. We do have a trend moving higher. Okay, looks like I'm going to get triggered. All right, so we're getting the surge. This is the 9 o'clock candle. Looking at time of sales. Time of sales, the volume is picking up. So what's my target? This is a 5 to 1. Ideally, we need to get above 260. Okay, I'm going to start trailing my stop. All right, I'm going to move this to break even. Getting some nice movement. Time and sales is picking up. Got the little burst higher. Steady she goes. All right, so really there's nothing stopping prices from moving higher. Let's go to the 60-minute chart. Yeah, nothing really stopping prices. There's no sellers in between current price and my target. We have 1 minute to the 9:05 candle opens. Ideally, what I want to see is price open to go down to go up. All right, so we should see some. This should pull back. Just watching time and sales. Don't really see the institutions as of yet. A lot of the volume are ones and twos, which means these are algorithms bidding up price. So again, the key was prior to the opening, we were just building up a position. Today we were green. So ideally, the probability was prices were going to go up. And because you do have more room to the upside, and because you had momentum to the upside all week, probability to go long was favorable. All right, so I'm going to lock in 10 ticks. Now you see that the 505 candle opened up. Probability says this candle is going to close red. All right, so I'm going to manage this trade, but the technicals, the fundamentals were bullish today. And let's see if price can hit my target. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, please. Like the video.